Good afternoon, all. Welcome back. Today, we are going to discuss electric flux and Gauss law. What is electric flux? What is Gauss law? So, before entering into Gauss law, one should know what is electric flux. And to enter into, to know about electric flux, we should have an idea about area and volume. Let us take area. So, what we have knowledge about area or volume. Let me take area. So to start electric flux, we require information about area, right? Okay. Area is a scalar or a vector quantity? Can anybody tell? Area is a scalar or a vector quantity? Getting scalar, Vagdevi scalar, Alekhya scalar, Neha scalar, 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 scalar. Okay, fine. Now area is a scalar quantity. Fine. Okay. अब क्या करें? We have to convert this area into a vector. Thing area, if I take scalar, it won't work it out. What I have to do? We can also show this area as a vector quantity. Now, how we are going to show this area as a vector quantity? Let us see. Right? First, I want to show this area as a vector quantity. Vector means it should have magnitude as well as direction. So magnitude will be there, but direction also we have to show for this area. Then it will become a vector quantity. For that sake, I'll take right x-axis, y-axis, and z-axis. Fine. I'll take one plane surface, a sheet, two-dimensional sheet. I placed here the two-dimensional sheets, right? The two-dimensional sheets. Let me take this A, B, and C. The distance from here to here, A, and this is also A. Right? We're getting three-dimensional image, x-axis, y-axis, and z-axis. I took a sheet, 2D sheets. So there's nothing but a 2D sheet. Okay. I took 2D sheet A and A, 2D sheet I took. Now I would like to show this is a vector quantity. So simply if I say, what is area for this one? What is area? Can anybody tell? Area of this square plates. If I take a square plate, what is the area? Anybody? What is the area? Nobody? A square. Length into breadth. Simply we'll be saying length into breadth. That will give only magnitudes. Okay. Now what I'll do, this simply will say A square. But I want to show even the direction for this area. How to show the direction for this particular area? Let me take A to B. Area can also be written as now area equal to AB cross BC. Right? Cross product of two sides. AB cross BC. AB cross BC. AB cross BC. Right? You know that cross product of two vectors. What is cross product of two vectors? A cross B equals to AB sine theta. So that is magnitude of AB, A, magnitude of A, magnitude of B sine theta. This is nothing but from vector products. Similar manner, if I want to write AB cross BC, I will write like this. So magnitude of AB into magnitude of BC into sine theta. Sine theta. A to B, what is the magnitude? A. What is B to A? Magnitude is how much? Magnitude is A. And what is the angle between AB and BC? Can anybody? What is the angle between AB and BC? How much? Angle 90 degrees. So that means this is A into sine 90, which is nothing but we'll be getting A square. Okay. I got only magnitudes. So here also n cap. We'll be saying it is n cap. It is n cap. N cap is nothing but unit of vector along the direction. Unit of vector along the direction. That means if I rotate from A to B, this is the direction which is going inwards. Or if I move from B, this vector, that is a BC vector to AC vector like this is nothing but away. Inside and away. It has two directions, away from it or inside. Clear? That means I can write the area vector equal to A square into this direction. It is I cap, J cap, and K cap. I cap, J cap, and K cap. I cap, J cap, and K cap. So I can write the J, K cap, or a square into minus k cap. Anything we can write. A square in this direction or backward. Now, let me show this clearly. If I take this is a 3-dimension, right? This is a 3-dimension, clearly. If I take this is nothing but a plate. I place it like this, right? Are you able to see? I placed actually like this. Right? Now this is nothing but area. If you curl the fingers from like this, right? So it is coming away from it. This is nothing but z direction. This is z axis. Is it clear? This is 2-dimension. This is A. This is nothing but B, A and B, right? If you curl the fingers, this is the direction of this particular area shape. Understood, all of you? Or if I curl the fingers, it is away, like this or like this. Yes. So rotating from A to B. Let us take it as this is A, this is B. If I move right hand thumb rule, if I use, so if I curl the fingers, or right-handed screw rule, right-handed screw rule. So if you screw from A to B, the penetration of the screw, the advancement of the screw gives the direction. Or you can curl like this, and you can see, check it out. It's going away, or like this, it's going away. Is it clear? This one? All of you? Done? So now we converted area into vector. Now area vector is A square gives the magnitude, and k cap or minus k cap, that is z axis away or behind. So k plus k or minus k, plus k minus k. So this is in xy plane. So the direction is in z plane. Hopefully you got it. Take a screenshot. Tummadi Spurti. Done? You got it? Yes, no. You got it? Understood here? Any doubts? Yes. Done? Okay. Now there is this one. There is this part. Hopefully you copied or screenshot ले लिया शायद. Now. Now we have to represent the area in a vector form. I'll give one more example here. Second one I'm going to give, second question. You have to give me the answer to that question. So direction of area is perpendicular to the plane of the surface. Here a direction of area is perpendicular to the plane of the surface. Plane of surface. This is nothing but important. So direction, how we are getting direction? Direction is nothing but plane of the surface. Direction of area is perpendicular to the plane surface. Perpendicular to the plane surface or plane of the surface. Now I'll give one question. You try to calculate the area for that one. So x-axis, y-axis, and a z-axis. I'll take one square plate like this. I kept in xz plane, xz plane, right? I kept in this one. So let me take this is length LB, L and B. Now can you tell me what is the area vector? How to represent area vector? Anybody? L into B, J cap, right? Very good. LB, J cap. So area can be written as now area vector L cross B, LB into J cap. LB into J cap. Or that means you are rotating from X to Z. Okay. This is away, inside or outside. Two possibilities, one or two, like this. So minus J also possible. J or minus J. See, this is the plane. This is the plane. It will have two directions, one, two. Right? This is nothing but in XY plane. This is Z, positive and negative. Positive and negative. Two directions will be there. If I take or I can write L into B minus J cap. Am I right? LB or LB. It's nothing but LB into minus J cap. A is LB J cap or LB minus J cap. Okay, note it down. Take a screenshot. Right. Next, done. Right. I'll give one more example now. Third one. Third example. Example 3, third question. So hopefully you're taking screenshots. You have to post after the class. Anyone? Spurti has taken today is Spurti. Every day I'll give for one student. So now I'll take in XZ plane only, a spherical shape like this. If I ask you to calculate, right, this is a spherical shape, it is there. Now, what is the area? So X, Z, otherwise X, Y, and Z. Let us take it as Z axis. Okay, can anybody tell what is the area? What is the area? How to represent the area? The direction of area is perpendicular to the surface. Anybody? How to show area for this one? Yeah, Z cap, but what is the area? Magnitudes and a direction. Magnitude or direction. How to say area? Anybody? Magnitude and direction. What is the area of a circle? Let us take it as this nothing but radius r, right? It's a disk. It's a 2D disk. What is the area of disk? Pi r square. Very good. Pi r square. So area of disk is pi r square. Area of disk is pi r square. Now direction. Direction, which direction that is? K. This is nothing but k cap. This is I cap. This is nothing but j cap. In which direction it is? K direction. K cap, or we can say which direction? K cap, or in which direction? Can you tell me? Minus k cap, or pi r square into minus k cap. Both possibilities are there. So upwards or downwards. Upwards, if you are rotating in anti-clockwise then going upwards, rotating in clockwise then going downwards. Anything is possible, right? Okay. Done? All of you? Yes, very good. So area vector, if I take, both the directions are correct. So I take area vector, both the directions are correct. Both the directions are correct. So simply you can take a screenshot. And these are what? 2D surfaces. So this is nothing but a disk or plates. It's nothing but a 2D surface. 2D surface. 2D surfaces also called open surfaces. What do you call? Open surfaces. Open surface, open at both the sides, right? See, this is open this side and this side also open. Open surfaces, right? Okay. You just take a screenshot. If you have any doubts, you can ask me. Done. Is it clear? I think some parents has posted to principal sir that video is not clear. So definitely you have to take the screenshot and you have to post it as, because how much, yeah, done, Kumari, Spurti, right? Do it. So we'll do some creative and constructive work together, because whether it is correct or not, let me know. That means with respect to me is the problem, or the student who is seeing that one is a difficulty. Let us see. Fine. Because even if you have a data problem, you cannot see clearly. The letters will be blurred. Fine. It's clear. Okay. Take a screenshot. Okay. Everybody. So today Gumad Spurti, tomorrow Vimala, day after tomorrow Urvi. Like that every day I'll give. Fine. So any problems you can share with me. Fine. Chalo. I'll move to 3-dimension now. Right. Moving to 3-dimension. 3D. Chalo. Go for 3D. 3D क्या अभी 3D I'll take 3-dimension. 3 dimensions are considered to be closed surfaces. 3D surfaces are closed. Okay, 3D surfaces are closed. Closed surfaces. Only outward normal is considered. Outward normal considered. Okay, so outward normal. Fine. So 3D surfaces are closed surfaces. Only outward normal is considered. Now let us take how it is. If I take a 3D surface, first we will be calling it as a closed surface. I take this tiffin box, right? This is nothing but a closed surface now, right? 3 dimension, right? Now for this one surface, see how many surfaces are there now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 surfaces. One surface, two surface, three surface, four surface, 5 and 6 surfaces are there. Are you able to see all 6 surfaces? Right. Now this is called closed surface, closed one. Right. This is nothing but closed one. So this might be one of your tiffin box also. Okay. So more than less than this also size, most of them. Right. Sure. Right. Okay. Now 3D surfaces are closed or outward normal. Let me take first on 3 dimension a cube, shape cube like this. I'll take a shape like this. Fine. Now how many surfaces are there here? Can anybody tell how many surfaces we'll have here? How many surfaces? Cheta, 6. That means if I take 1, 2, 3, 4, okay, and front and backward, 5 and 6, 5 and 6, front and back side 5 and 6 surfaces will be there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 surfaces will be there. If you take the area, just this is away from this one. This is nothing but direction of area. Area is always outward normal, outward normal. For example, this is nothing but a box. For this area, this is nothing but outward normal, right? That means if you curl the fingers like this is nothing but outwards here. If you curl the fingers, it will be outwards. By backside, if I curl like this, okay, is it clear? Outward normal. So always, if you take the surfaces, it will be outward normal. Is it clear that one? It's nothing but outward normal. Here it is outward normal. Fine. Here it is outward normal. Even front also we can show area. Fine. Area front and backward, outward and outward. Let me take a cylindrical shape. This is nothing but a cube. Cylinder. Cylindrical shape like this. Right. If I take a cylindrical shape, areas if I take outward normal, how many surfaces we can connect this one? How many surfaces can anybody tell? How many surfaces a cylinder will have? How many surfaces? 3 surfaces, two surfaces. Let me see. One is nothing but area vector which is perpendicular to the surface. See, is always here perpendicular. So one more area here perpendicular, right? It is nothing but sphere shape. So 1, 2. If I take like this, upward, downwards areas, and here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Any point we can say take any points. Any point we can take, right? Any points. Fine. Okay. That means here also we can show one area. Here also we can show one area. Is it clear? So cube and a cylinder. Hopefully, if you take a sphere, let me take a sphere. Right? It's nothing but sphere. Okay. Sphere also closed surface. It's a closed surface. If I want the direction of area at this particular points, away from this one, normal you can draw. It's nothing but 90 degrees area. If I want at this particular point, it's nothing but area which is making an angle. At this particular point, it is making an angle. So at this particular point, it is making an angle here. Right? Is it clear? It's nothing but direction of area vectors for 3 dimension. So only outward normal is considered. Only outward normal. Normal means it should make an angle 90 degrees with the surface. If this is the surface, it's nothing but normal. Clear till this point? So what we are showing here only area. Area is the area as a vector form giving the direction. Take it screenshots, and if you have any doubts, let me know. Then we'll proceed. I'm done. All of you. Is it clear? The screen is clear for you, people? Yes? Okay, fine. Take a screenshots, then we'll move to next. Now will be what is an electric flux. So to start electric flux, what we were discussing here, how to convert area as a vector. I've shown area as a vector for 2 dimension and 3 dimension, how to take the direction of area. Now we'll be starting electric flux. Let us start. Electric flux. First, electric flux is denoted by a symbol called phi. So electric flux symbol, okay, symbol is phi. It's phi. Phi, you know, no? Phi symbol is phi. You know this. Otherwise, I'll write like this. One like this. Not that phi. Phi, not phi. Phi. This is called what? Phi. Right. So phi is the symbol. We'll be representing like this. Phi e or phi b also. Phi b means there will be magnetic flux in magnetism. Here electric flux means phi e. Phi e. Is it clear? This one phi e. Okay, chalo bhai. Next, how to give the definition for this one? Number of electric lines. Number of electric lines passing through unit area normally. Number of electric lines. Already we discussed the properties of electric lines. Right? So, for example, I'll ask one question. If electric lines are straight and parallel, what do you call it? Fast, tell me. Uniform field. Very good. Fine. Number of electric lines. Number of electric lines of force. Number of electric lines of force passing through unit area normally. Passing through units area normally. So number of electric lines. If I ask you definition, what is the definition of electric flux? Number of electric lines of force passing through unit area normally is called electric flux. Is it clear? Now, you? Okay. Now, first phi is represented mathematically. How to represent phi? Phi can be represented as E. What is E? E is electric field intensity. Electric field intensity into fine area vector. This is the dot product of two vectors. Electric field dot product of two. Now, can you tell me flux is a scalar or a vector quantity? बोलिए. Flux is a scalar or a vector quantity. कोई बोल सकते क्या? कोई है बोलने वाला? Flux is a scalar or a vector quantity. बोल. क्या? Arshi. Flux is a Vagdevi. Flux. हाँ? गुम्मड़ी गहाना भूल गया vectors भूल गया शायद. So it is a dot product. Dot product means scalar or a vector. Dot product means what? Scalar quantity. Because flux is nothing but a number. Flux means number of lines per unit area. Right? Let me see here. If I take a electric line, let me take a two-dimensional plane. I'll be taking here. Let me take like this. Right? This is a plane. So electric lines of force 1. Now it is entering here. 2, 3, and one more line. This is nothing but electric lines of force. It's nothing but surface. How many number of electric lines are coming out from this area? How many number of electric lines coming? Can you tell me how many number of electric lines are coming? 2. Only 2 are coming from this one. That means flux is equals to 2. Flux is equal to. This is like this. So they're coming outside. So I want to write a unit vector. How to write a unit vector in this direction? Direction of vector is normal to this one. So we'll come back afterwards. Next, if I take 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, what is the flux here? How many number of lines passing through this one? Flux क्या है बोलिए? Flux कितना? देखिए perpendicular. Normal. Unit area normally. Perpendicular to it. How many number of lines? Can you tell me? Tara. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's nothing but 4 electric. That means what I want to show here. Let me see. Here, if I take one more, I'm taking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, okay, 7. 1, 2, 3. Flux is nothing but here. Flux is equal to 7. Okay. Flux is a number. Number is nothing but a scalar quantity. That's the reason we are saying the dot product of two vectors is a scalar quantity. Dot product, but both should be vectors. A and B should be vectors. So what we learned here. What is an electric flux? Electric flux is number of electric lines of force passing through unit area normally. How symbolically it is represented? Phi is equal to E dot A, or if you are taking flux is equal to E dot A. If I take this area, In that two electric lines are passing through this area. If I take here 4 electric lines are passing. If I take here 7 electric lines are passing. Right? It's giving a number. It is nothing but a scalar quantity. Right? Got it now? What is electric flux? Just take it down. Or density will be saying passing through, number of electric lines passing through. So flux is here also we can say, what I can say, flux phi is equals to E dot product. What I can write, dot product. A dot B can be written as, A dot B can be written as, anybody? A dot B, so I can write A dot B, AB cos theta, very good. So A dot B can be written as EA into cos theta. So flux can also be written as phi is equals to EA cos theta. Theta is the angle. What angle? Let us see here. What is the angle or theta here? Let me clearly give. Phi is equal to EA cos theta. So take the screenshots. And here flux is directly proportional to E. Flux increases, electric field increases. So is directly proportional to area. Flux increases with increase of area. Flux is increasing with increase of area. Flux is increasing with increase of electric field. It's also called density. Okay. So here we can say that density of lines, density of electric lines of force. Number of lines is nothing but density. Number of lines. Just take down. If you have any doubts, let me know, and we'll proceed. Understood, all of you? Right? Either. Explaining. Take a screenshots, then we'll proceed. Theta is the angle between E and A. Here you can include a points. What is theta? So theta is angle between E and A. E and A. Between E and A. Theta is the angle between E and A. What is the units? Units. Can you tell me what is the unit of E? कोई बोल सकते हैं क्या यूनिट E का यूनिट क्या है? How to define electric field intensity? How to define electric field intensity? Electric field intensity. How to define electric field intensity? Electric field intensity, force acting per unit charge. Force acting per unit charge, which can be written as Newton per Coulomb. Simply substitute there. Now flux phi is equals to Newton per Coulomb is for electric field intensity, and area is nothing but meter square into meter square. That's all. This is the unit for flux. Unit for flux. For flux. Is it clear, this one? Unit for flux is phi is equals to Newton per Coulomb into meter square. Take it down. So just take a screenshots. So whenever I change or if I write anything, again you have to take a screenshot. Spurti, make it. Right. Yes, completed. Now, done. Okay. In the same examples, I would like to tell one thing. Now, flux phi is equals to, if I take flux phi is equals to, right, EA cos theta, EA cos theta flux. So I'm saying that theta is the angle between E and A. Theta is angle between E and A, right? So just now we discussed that if I take a plane surface, if I'm taking this the plane surface, this is nothing but unit normal vector. So means electric lines are passing like this. So this is the diagram. Here also it's diagram like this. 1, 2, 3. electric lines are passing. Can you tell me what is the direction of area with respect to electric lines of force? Can you tell me? Here electric lines of force and area vector. If I take it as area, can you tell me what is the angle between area vector and electric field? Anybody? It's nothing but like this. The electric lines are passing like this. It's passing like this with respect to area. With respect to area, electric lines and area. What is the angle between them? If you understand properly the area vector concepts, the direction of area, then you'll be giving the answer correctly. Area. Most of them giving wrong answers, right? See, electric line is passing like this, right? Are you able to see? If I want area for this one, just curl the fingers. Both are in which direction? Same direction. Normal. Like this, it is not like this. Electric lines are not passing like this. Area vector is always normal to this one. Are you able to see? Normal to this one. Electric lines are also going like this, right? Normal to the surface. That means E and A. If I want to write A here, if I want to show A is normal to the surface. Normal to the surface. That means this is the direction of A. This is the direction of A, right? This is the direction of A, right? This is the direction of A. This is the direction of A. A, right? So A and A. So A and E. What is the angle between them? Theta is equal to 0. Here theta is equal to 0. Theta is equal to 0. Cos 0 is how much? 1. So this is the maximum. Okay, maximum that we can send towards. Got it? Understood here? Understood or not? Can you tell me? Yes, no, Baba, bole. Yes. So plane, you are trying to understand the concept of plane. See, if I take this is the paper, right? If I ask where is the direction of area vector, this is the direction of area vector, right? This is the direction of area vector. So electric lines are passing like this one, like this they are passing, right? If I want to show one more clearly. If I say this is for this one, where is the area vector, right? So electric lines, how the electric lines are passing? Like this they are passing. Like this they are passing. Electric lines are passing like this, right? Are you able to see electric lines? This is nothing but area. Electric lines are passing like this. And area vector also like this one. This is the direction of what? Area vector. Are you able to see? So this is nothing but electric line. This is nothing but area vector. So they are perpendicular to, sorry, parallel to each other. Theta is equal to 0. Are you able to see this one clearly? All of you understood? Okay. Electric lines are passing like this. So you want normal. Normal means this will be the normal. Is it clear? Sure. Next, go with next one. So please take a screenshot. Then we'll move with a different angle. Done. Spurti done. So the screenshots done. Sure. Yes. So in your Google Play Store, you have image to PDF. One app will be there, image to PDF. Just download that one. This images just you can convert into PDF in a single file, not like a gallery system. Okay. Sure. Is it clear now? Now I'll take one example. Here I'm taking a surface. Let us take the surface. Right. Fine. I'll take the direction of area. For example, if this is a sheet, area will be like this, perpendicular to the sheet, right? It's a perpendicular. Yes or no? Perpendicular to area. Let us imagine here electric lines are going like this. This is the direction of electric line. Electric lines of force not going straight. They're not going straight. If I take like this, see. If I take like this, they're not going straight. They're going like this. See. Are they straight? No. Like this. Are you able to identify the difference, everybody? This is nothing but electric lines. Yes or no? Dekhiye. Boliye. Yes. Like this. So they are straight. It's not straight like this. It's making angle theta. Okay. Now we'll proceed with this one. As it is making an angle theta, This will be an area vector, yes or no? Always area vector is perpendicular to the surface or normal to the surface. This E vector can be resolved into two components, E cos theta and E sin theta. So E cos theta, this is nothing but E sin theta. E sin theta, this will be E cos theta. E cos theta. Is it clear, this one? E sin theta and E cos theta. We have to take the component only along which area vector is there. E cos theta is along area vector, so that will be taken. Now we can write the flux phi is equals to E cos theta into A, or flux is equals to EA cos theta. Is it clear, this one? Flux is equals to EA cos theta. EA cos theta. So theta is there. If you know the angle theta, then we'll be substituting and we'll be proceeding with it. In previous case, see, in previous, the electric lines are passing like this, right? Like this, and this is nothing but direction of A, direction of E. So theta is equal to 0. Cos 0, it is nothing but 1. So flux at this particular point, flux is equals to E into A. Is it clear, that one? Yes. Yes or no? Boliye. Similarly, if I take, so we have to take electric field along the direction of vector A, direction of vector A. Can you tell me if this is a disk like this, is disk type of, where is the direct, what is the direction of vector A? Can anybody tell? Where is the direction of vector A? Vector A direction kahan hai? How to represent vector A direction? This is the plate, a disk is there. How to represent now? Anybody? Can you tell me? If this is a disk is there, how to represent the direction of vector, area vector? Just you can see what we discussed, the direction of area vector. Anybody? Nobody? Negative j cap or j cap? No, otherwise upwards. You can say that this is the direction of, right, vector A. Yes or no? That's the direction of vector A. So always it is normal. It should make an angle 90 degrees. Remember, it will make an angle 90 degrees. See, this is nothing but area vector. Area vector making how much? 90 degrees. Here, this is the area vector. It is making an angle how much? 90 degrees. If I take like this, this will be 90 degrees plane. Now let us imagine here, electric field is moving like this. This is the direction of electric field, which can be resolved into two components. Let me take this nothing but theta. So we have to take this component. Always we have to take the component along the direction of area vector. So this direction, E sin theta, this will be E cos theta. E cos theta. Is it clear, this one? Cos theta. So E cos theta, E sin theta. So what we have to take for flux? Always E cos theta in the direction of what? Vector A. So the flux phi can be written as again EA cos theta. Right? Take it on this one. Still, if you have any doubts, let me know. I'll check it out by giving a problem whether you understood or not. Let us see. Take a screenshot. If you have any doubts, you can ask me. I'm done. Took the screenshot? Yes? No, boliye. Yes or no, boliye screenshot. ले लिए screenshots. Yes? Okay. Okay, chalo. I will proceed. Now I'll give 3 questions to you. If you solve and tell me the answers, then I can understand that whatever I taught now, 100% you extracted the information from this classroom session. Kumadi, Spurti, you took the screenshot, no? Previously? Yes, no? Fully? Yes, okay. Now, first question number 1. Okay. One surface, first surface, electric lines. Fine. What is the flux through it? This is nothing but electric lines upwards. I'm not showing the area vector, right? So, able to see like this, it is passing. What is the flux? Calculate flux here. Number 1. Number 2, you can see the difference. Number 2, this is the direction of electric fields. electric field intensity. Fine, it is electric field intensity. Entering and leaving, it's going like this. What is the flux? And the third question is the direction of electric field intensity, which makes an angle 30 degrees. If this distance is nothing but r. 1, 2, 3 questions. What are the fluxes in this case? What is the flux? Right? Chalo. Tell me the answers. Let's take a screenshot. Again, solving. You can take one more screenshot. 1, 2, 3. So, what is the answer for first one? What is the answer for first one? 3. We are not asking the density of it. See, if I take an area vector, first flux, how to denote flux? EA cos theta. Only the thing is, we have to calculate E is there, EA direction, we have to calculate theta, and we have to substitute that. So, if I take there is an area vector is perpendicular to this one, area vector, which makes an angle 90 degrees. Then theta is equals to 90 degrees. So, cos 90. Sorry. Now, here E and A, how they are? Can you say me? E and A. What is the angle between E and A? Boliye. What is the angle between E and A? 0. Yeah. Angle between E and A is 0. That means cos 0 equal to 1. Angle between these two is 0 degrees. Then flux can be written as E into A. It's nothing but maximum. Flux is maximum when theta is equal to 0. Now, can you tell me for this surface, what is the angle between area and electric field intensity or electric lines of force? Can anybody tell? What is the angle? What is the angle in this case? Angle between E and A. Anybody fast? They're going like this, right? Next. 90 degrees. It is how much? 90 degrees. See, if this is nothing but sheet. So this is the sheet. Let us take this the sheet. Lines are passing like this. Electric lines are passing. Always this is the direction of area vector. These lines. This is the area vector. This is what area vector. How they are lines and area? 90 degrees. So here if I take the direction of, it looks like this is nothing but A, which is making an angle theta is equals to 90 degrees. When theta is equal to 90 degrees, cos 90 is how much? Cos 90 kitta boliye? Cos 90 is 0. Then with flux it will become 0. Is it clear? Flux is 0. The flux is 0. Okay. Now can you tell me anybody in that one? What is the answer for that question? Boliye, answer. What is phi is equals to? E pi r by 2 pi r square by 2. E pi r square by 2. Okay, see, already I told that this electric field intensity E can be resolved into two components when it is making an angle theta. 30 degrees, we have to resolve this into two components. Yes or no? 1 and 2. So this we can write it as E cos 60 degrees in this direction, right? E cos 60 degrees. Otherwise, we'll write like this: E sin 30 degrees. Here, E cos 30 degrees. Fine. E cos 30. So we have to take, for example, this is the plane, right? So normal along the direction of area vector, we have to take this nothing but direction of area vector. Whatever the component is there along this area vector, we have to take that component. This can be E cos 30 and E sin 30, or this can also be written as E cos. This angle is 60 degrees, right? This can be written as E cos 60 degrees. E sin or E cos 60 degrees. Now we can write flux is equal to E cos 60 or E sin 30. Both will be same, right? Yes or no? 1 by 2. Then E cos 60 into what is the area? Area of the disk, pi r square. So pi r square or phi is equals to E by 2, E divided by 2 into pi r square. That's all. Is it clear? E by 2 into pi r square. E by 2 into pi r square. Is it clear this one? Yes or no? Boliye. What are the key points you observed here? Always, number one, always area should be normal towards the surface, away from it. That means this will be, if I take this is the surface, then this is the normal. Always area will be normal to the surface, number one. So whenever we are trying to calculate flux, first check it out the area vector, then electric field, direction of electric field, and always take the direction of electric field along the direction of area vector. These are the 3 points one should note in this explanation. Take a screenshot. Still, if you have any doubts, let me know. I think board is visible and is it clear? Sure. Done. Take a screenshots. Understood? Yes. Kumari completed screenshots. Yes, no, boliye. Yes, okay. Urvi, yes, good. Chalo bhai. Now we'll start some problems. So just now what we completed, how to calculate the flux. How to calculate the flux in a 2 dimension. How to calculate the flux in 3 dimension now. To calculate flux in 3 dimension. Let us take 3 dimension. I think this is done. All of you? Okay. All of you done? Yes. Sure. 3 dimensional calculation of flux in 3 dimension. Calculation of flux in 3 dimension. Let us go with that one. Calculation of flux in a 3 dimension. So let us take a problem. Here I'm taking x-axis, y-axis, and the z-axis. Why? Electric field intensity is given in the direction E is equals to E naught I cap. This is the direction of electric field intensity. Electric field intensity is in which direction? It is along the I direction. E is equal to E naught I cap here given. Now in 3-dimensional body, we'll be placing here. How to place 3-dimensional body? Let us take like this. I placed a 3-dimensional body. Right? How many surfaces will be there here? How many surfaces? Can you tell me? कितने surfaces दिख रहे हैं आपको? How many surfaces? See, this is one surface. This is second surface. This is third surface. This is fourth surface. Front and back, 5 and 6 surfaces. Right. Now we'll make it as a B, C, D for this one. A, B. That is first, second, third surfaces. If I take here at this particular point, one surface. This is the direction of area vector, which is making an angle 90 degrees. First surface, second surface, third surface, fourth surface, fifth surface, sixth surface, front and back to side, 6 surfaces. Right. Here, if I go for this one, this is the direction of area vector. First, to find it out, the area vector. Already electric field direction is there, area vector. Here, the direction of area vectors is upwards, which is making an angle 90 degrees. In this direction, if I take, this is the direction of 90 degrees. If I take like this is the direction of 90. Right, upwards and downwards. Chalo. From here onwards, we'll calculate the problem. If Stina is there, is present Stina? Yes, no. Stina hai? No, Stina. Okay, right. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is the direction of area vectors. Area A and A vectors is nothing but 90 degrees. It is making 90, 90, 90 degrees. Okay. Now for first surface, we would like to calculate. So what is the question here? We have to calculate all 6 fluxes. We have to calculate all 6 fluxes and then total flux. Total flux to this 3D surface. What is the net flux? Net flux. Net through 3D. What is 3D? So net flux through 3D is nothing but flux due to phi 1 plus phi 2 plus phi 3 plus phi 4 plus phi 6, phi 5 plus phi 6. So we have to calculate all the direction flux and we have to substitute. It is a simply scalar quantity, so simply we'll be adding all the things, right? Okay. Now kya kare? Let us see. First phi 1, we'll go with phi 1. Phi 1 is equal to E to fixed है, E naught into E naught. E is nothing but E naught. I cap, you can keep it like that. There is no problem in I cap. Otherwise, if you want to keep it as I cap, it is giving X direction. Okay. Next A is nothing but A. Area for first one and electric field. How they are? What is the angle between the two? Can anybody tell? What is the angle between them? What is the angle between them? Let us take all sides is A. All sides are A. the cube of side A. What is the angle between the first area and electric field? This is projecting towards which axis? Negative x-axis. This is positive x-axis, negative x-axis. Positive, negative. How much? 180 degrees. So E naught into area of this side. This is A, and this is A. Area of this side is nothing but A square. So it is nothing but A square. E naught into A square. E naught into A square. Okay. उसके बाद में क्या कर सकता हूँ मैं? बोलिए. Into cos of 180. Cos of 180 degrees. Cos of 180 degrees. Cos of 180. Cos 180 कितना? Cos 180 कितना? Minus 1. So phi 1 is equals to minus E naught into A square. समझ गया ना? Now can you similarly fast? Can you calculate for remaining things? Phi 2, if I take phi 2, what is the angle between area and electric field? Fast, area and electric field. For second surface, jaldi bolna, 90 degrees. 90 degrees. So see, you can see this is nothing but 90 degrees. And cos 90 is 0. Phi. Next, phi 3. Phi 3 I'll go. For third surface, area and electric field, how they are? Parallel. Theta is equal to 0. When theta is equal to 0, E naught into area of its A square into cos 0. Cos 0 is nothing but 1, which I'll be getting. Phi 3 is equals to E naught into A square. Is it clear this one? Phi 3 is nothing but E naught into A square. Okay. उसके बाद में phi 4. Let us take phi 4. Anybody tell phi 4 for fourth surface? What is the angle between area and electric? Area and electric field. This is the direction of electric field intensity, right? Area and 90 degrees. 90 degrees cos 90 is what? 0. So this is nothing but 0. Next, if I take like this for fifth surface, and this is the direction of electric field. So what is the angle? What is the angle? Can anybody tell? What is the angle from here to here? Angle for fifth surface. If I take like this is the fifth surface. I'm placing like this. What is the angle? 90 degrees. For sixth surface, 90 degrees. So fifth and sixth surfaces, phi 5 is 0, phi 6 is 0, because angle is how much? 90 degrees. So if I substitute total, so what I'm getting total value. If I substitute here minus E naught A square plus 0 plus E naught A square plus 0 plus 0 plus 0. Total how much I'm getting? 0. So minus E naught A square plus E naught A square. Total is how much? 0. Is it clear this one? Total is 0. Total is 0. Sorry. Take it down that one. Yes. So take your screenshots. Understood? So flux through the closed surfaces is 0. Without any charge, there should not be any charge inside. There is no charge inside. Then the flux through the total flux through the closed surfaces or 3D surfaces is 0. 3D surfaces is 0 only when there is no charge inside, and there is a if there is no charge inside, and for three-dimensional bodies or closed surfaces, the flux through them is 0. This is what important point to be noted. Just to take a screenshot. If you have still any doubts, let me know, then we'll proceed. Immediately I'll see the screenshots. So after the class, within 5 minutes, you have to post all the screenshots in the group, no doubts. Okay. Where is Boomer Singh? No. Is there? Where is Rupali Reddy? Rupali Reddy present or absent? Absent. Okay. Hasini is there. Is absent or present? Hasini. है नहीं है. Illuri. Yes. Huh? Done, sir. Okay, fine. Take a screenshots. Now I'll give a question to you. So try to solve it. Then we'll move to next one. 310. Might be the last problem. Celeris, Spurti, took screenshots. Yes, no. So 5 more minutes is there. Complete. Okay, fine. The last problem. We'll go with last problem. Going with last problem. See, if I take again 3 dimension. I try to calculate the flux. Here a cylinder is there. There is a cylinder, placed a cylinder, right? The cylinder. The direction of electric field intensity E is equals to E naught I cap. Chalo. E is equal to E naught I cap. Can you calculate and tell me what is the total flux to this cylinder? Cylinder total flux, curved surface. Anybody? Simple, for this area, we can have one surface first side and second surface the other side. So this is the direction of A. For first surface I am taking. This is nothing but second surface. This is the direction of A. Right? If I take two more surfaces, because this is nothing but a cylindrical shape. Here I can take, or here I can take any point. If I take any point, it will be perpendicular. If I draw one, this is a cylindrical shape, right? So if I draw like this, yeah, 0, correct answer. So if I take the direction of one more area, here it is the direction of one more area. These are the perpendicular. This is nothing but area. This is nothing but area perpendicular. Theta is equals 90. Here it is nothing but 90, 90, 90, 90, 90. That's all. Okay. अब क्या करें देखो, these two are in the same direction. First we'll take it as flux 1. This is 3. It's nothing but 4. Flux 1. So net of flux is equal to phi 1 plus phi 2 plus phi 3 plus phi 4. Right. Can you tell me what is phi 1? Phi 1. Phi 1 first E naught I direction. We'll keep it like that. E naught and A and E. How they are? Same direction or opposite in direction? Same direction or opposite in direction? E and A, same direction, opposite. Opposite means theta is equal to how much? 180 degrees. So area of this cylinder, can you tell me? Let me take this nothing but radius R. So what is the area of cylinder? Can anybody tell what is the area of cylinder? Area of cylinder pi R square, area of cylinder pi R square into cos of 180. Cos of 180 is minus 1. So this is nothing but minus 1. Next to phi 2, area and electric field both are in the same direction. Theta is equal to 0. So E naught into area pi R square into 1. That's all. Minus 1. This is nothing but 1. Minus 1 and 1. Total flux. So phi 3 is equal to 0. Phi 4 is equal to 0. Why? Because this is nothing but 90 degrees. This is also 90 degrees. Then what I'll get here finally? Phi is equal to phi net is equal to 0. That means this is also one more proof that for the total flux linked with the closed surface is 0 if there is no charge inside of the body, right? Okay, screenshots, and by this the class will end, and tomorrow be most probably will be having same time. Day after tomorrow onwards it will change. Why? Because almost due to bridge course problem we changed this timings.